Lock it in and rip the knob off. You're tuned in to the #1 show on the planet. The Heffron and Reep Show. Live from your headphones. It's Heffron and Reep.
All
right.
Ha.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome, everybody, to the Heffron and Reep Show on the podcast, however you're listening. Hope all is well. Probably in your headphones. Probably adjusting your headphones right now because they get a little loose on the one side. Have you had headphones ever fall in the toilet, John? Ever just have your headphones on and then they fell?
Not in a long time, but I have. Yeah, but now with the earbuds, not so much of a problem because there's not a cord. You know, like this has happened where I go to the bathroom in an airport. I'm listening to something with a corded headset, sit down to use the bathroom, and I'm still wanting to hear it, but my stuff's still attached to my iPhone. Yeah. And then when I pull my pants down, rips out of my ears, goes in the toilet. But with the earbuds, not so much.
Ripping out of your ears thing is a pain in the ass.
Dude, it's so violent in your head when it happens.
It hurts. Well, obviously you have wireless headphones, but they need breakaway emergency cord. So if you do that thumb thing where your thumb, like, you know how many times if you're on the elliptical and you're doing that elliptical move like this, where your thumb hits it and rips them off you, you got to get off. You got to do that one leg with the elliptical where you're just going up and down like this, you know, and then you get back on, and then you have a decision to make going, do I even feel like finishing this workout? And it's a whole thing.
It's embarrassing, and it's so violent in your brain. It's like someone came up behind you and just punched you in the ear. It's that loud when it gets ripped out of your, because it's, you know, it's right there next to your brain and you can hear it. It's so loud. It pisses me off. I get instantly mad, but we're happy.
We're happy. It's Heffron.
You're happy. Yeah.
If you're listening, please don't forget to subscribe. It seems like I've been watching a lot of podcasts and YouTube videos recently. As you're about to, ouch, my headphones with this. It seems like a lot of comics asking for things. Like some shows, it's almost too much.
Yeah.
I know we're about to do it and we do it. So I'm not saying we're above it, but it's weird. I don't know.
Well, let's look at it this way. You and I don't have any ads on this podcast. Right. You and I are not making any money on this podcast. In fact, we're spending money. Every time
I see you, we're hemorrhaging. So it's like our friendship costs us $100 a week.
Right. And so what we're asking for is easy and free. Like, for example, well, we have a Patreon page. I don't know.
I didn't mean to bring it up. The thing, I just watched one recently where I'm like, dang, dude, like it's all just, we're basically comics over like hats, like you with, you know,
panhandling.
Yeah, that's what I kind of feels like.
I'm not, but it's so normal these days that it stopped bugging me. It used to bug me a lot, but now I go like, well, I'm an idiot for not doing it all these years, and people are used to it now. And plus, we're funny, we're cool. You know, it's not like we're not offering fun things in return, right? Like, we're going live right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We're going live from my fan page and John Heffron's fan page, and we see your comments. Like, we see Win Ballar, we see Michael, we see Rick and Chris and Fran and Bobby and Joey and Ronnie, Bobby and Ricky and Mike. The whole New Edition gang.
I like you, girl. Who cares who you like?
Cool it now. You better slow it down.
I'm reading the thing. Joey Cole. Oh, I got Bell's palsy again. So when I got Bell's palsy, Joey Cola, who's on here, was
Oh no!
We were friends, but I didn't know him well. And right before I went on stage in Dayton, I was in the lobby of the hotel, all Bell's palsied out.
I've seen the picture.
He got. I'm gonna click out of the chat room, so I'm not looking because it throws me off. He got on the phone with me and told me for I don't know, we talked for 20 minutes. Well, he talked and I was like this, rah, rah, but and he gave me a lowdown of what was going to happen on stage. And if I didn't have that talk, I would have really freaked out. He's like, you're going to get on stage, the lights are going to suck, the sound's going to be weird, you're going to slur, you can do all that. And then I just read, he got it again.
No,
but
that's like only 7 to 8% of anybody gets it twice. He got it a second time. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Joey. I hope is it the same side? Is it a different side? Does it balance out?
Although, Joey, I will say this, and again, we're comics, so now is a good time to have Bell's palsy because you could wear your mask when you go out, and you can't even tell somebody had. It sucks when you have it. I was more mortified on how I looked because when you're as handsome and dapper as I am,
yeah,
if anything happened to your moneymaker, your face,
100%, dude. And I know it sounds funny, but like this is the moneymaker. As goofy as it is, people laugh at this. And I need both sides to work. I mean, the idea of getting Bell's palsy scares the crap out of me.
It's scary and it sucks. And he said he got the other side, which would maybe again. I've made these jokes about me, so I'm not like evens it out.
Yeah,
I have literally a joke in my act about. I asked the doctor if it's going to get better, and he said you could have it forever. I'm like, what medication do you take? And he says there's nothing, but it's stress related. So you just got to cut down on your stress. And my joke is, I said, okay, there's no cure and I could have it forever. I got to be honest with you. The left side is starting to tingle now, but then if you drop it, then it all kind of matches. So, hey, by the way, speaking of moneymakers and vanity, I did something over the weekend, which I never thought I would do.
Oh no. Wait, what is it something physical that I could look at and see?
Yes.
I love your smile, John. I mean, you got a great smile.
You see I did two things.
Something's different.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have anything? I know you got the baby tooth pulled.
That's pulled. That's
gone.
Yeah. Now we're
you shaved. You're clean shaven. There's no stubble whatsoever. You have no stubble. And you're not wearing your glasses right now. Has anything to do with your eyes?
That you're getting warmer.
You did not get Botox, did you?
No.
What'd you do?
Can I tell you?
Yeah, please.
This is such a my age guy thing.
I have no idea. What'd you do? Oh, did you get your eyebrows done?
And my eyebrows. I had my eyebrows threaded.
I've seen the stuff in the mall.
It hurts.
They got the ladies with the threads and they go like this.
So I had those old guy ones where out of my eyes, I would see the curly eyebrows. Like every time I looked, I would see a shadow.
Right.
The eyebrows doing this type of thing. So then I went and got my hair cut. And then the dude upsold me and says, I got shampoo that'll get rid of some of that gray.
Oh,
they dye. Watch
interesting.
Just so you can.
Oh, look at that. Oh, your hair looks great. Dude, you look 10 years younger.
So he got rid of it. So then he dyes the gray, right? And then I'm like, oh, I'm officially that guy. I'm officially the guy who dyes his hair guy.
Oh, man, you've always been that guy just waiting to turn gray.
And then I go, can you clip these old man eyebrows? Like, right, they always take the comb and do that. And then he upsold me again. It's like, you should just get them done. I'm like, nah, I've seen guys that get them done. There's a flat line that goes on one side of the eye and a flat line that goes to the other. It looks like you put wax and just rip it off. And then I wear a gold chain and wear jacquard. Like, that's not the look that I want to go for. And he goes, no, I'll shape them. And then you just get rid of the old man fluffy parts. So then the girl came in with the threading, dude. Have you ever?
I've seen it. What do they do?
I wanted to cry. I don't know. I asked her, I go, is this going to hurt? And then she goes, men think it does. That's all she said.
Slam.
Oh,
by the way, happy International Women's Day.
I'm closing that place. I don't like that attitude. All men don't cry. But yeah, so they take this thread and they just go pink and they pull it and it chops your.
Why do they even need the thread? Why can't they use scissors?
I don't know the philosophy, but it hurts. It hurts, and I hated every moment of it.
It seems
And then
like a dumb, archaic thing, but it looks good.
The thread person.
Huh?
Do you know how much would you tip if somebody threads your eyeballs or your things? How much would you tip them? Right.
Okay. First of all, I didn't know if this is a tipping thing. I don't tip everybody all the time. I tip people who expect tips. You know, pizza guys, maybe a Uber guy. You know, I don't tip the phone company or whatever. But I'm trying to think. You probably tipped them $5.
No, I tipped like 20.
What's wrong with you? Why would you tip an eyebrow person $20? How much was the whole process?
I don't know, because I also bought product. So the whole
this person's good. We're gonna hire them for the podcast.
So I got a haircut. How good that looks though.
Yeah, your hair looks great.
I mean, it's a little because I have.
I mean, you look great. The end result's looking good, but we don't know how much it costs.
I got the eyebrows and the hair, and then I bought some thickening spray. Have you noticed it kind of looks thicker in this little thing? And then I bought this pomade that you just put a little here and you rub it and you go like that, and you put your head down, you go like that, and then you have your assistant come and do that, and then they move you.
Quick question, John.
Yeah.
How do you spell pomade? Don't help him.
Pomade. Is that what's also that's pomegranate?
I'm asking for a specific reason.
Pomade. PALMMADE.
See, in my brain, it was palm aid, but I think it's just pomade. Like I don't think it has anything to do with your palms. But
pomade.
Like my paw made this. My paw made this. I don't know. It was just
something like a dad would say. How much you pay for that hairstyle? Well, you know, I can make that in the garage.
Hey, Paul made it for nothing. Yeah, how much you spend? $20. All the money.
The oil in the back. I'll pomade. Yeah, pomade that for.
Real quick, tell everybody to share this, because we're going live on both of our Facebook and YouTube pages. There's a share button, and this is how you can help us for free. This will cost you no money, and it will help us grow this podcast. There's a little share button at the bottom right corner of the screen. Go ahead and do it now. And me and John, we're going to just stare at each other.
Right now, I want to finish the story. Are we doing it now?
I'm sorry. I just didn't want to forget.
Yeah.
I got sidetracked.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm looking, and I don't know if anybody had a guess on what I paid for all three things.
Oh, okay.
So I got my hair done.
Right.
Haircut. Keep in mind, I'm not in Los Angeles anymore. So some of this stuff seems way not as much money as we used to spend, because you're not living in California.
Right. Oh, yeah, 100%. Right.
In fact, you didn't pay $20 for parking. So, but dude, look, I mean, let me look close.
All right. You want me to guess first, or you want the people watching us live? Justin Hensey says $75.
Mike, do you see my eyebrows? Do they look shaped?
They look great. And I don't remember what they looked like before, but they look perfect. They look great. They look great.
See if I have gray hair.
When Beller says $56.
I also bought a thickening spray and a pomade, 5.5 ounce.
Wow.
So throw that in there. That's
now we're up to $100 with Jody Brown, and Kevin Stone says 40. Lori says 80. Look at all the numbers coming in. Jackie Betts says $130. The win has went up to 1,800
in Thailand. $45 for a haircut.
John,
Eyebrows.
You did this in Michigan. Eyebrows, haircut. What else?
Hair dye.
So they washed your hair as well.
They wash your hair, and then you had to put. You had to sit there for 5 minutes, and
I'm going to say all of that was $175.
Talk to the lady next to you, but you tip the thread. All right, Kim. I don't know what are you supposed to tip? Do you tip? Okay, let me ask you this, John. You get your hair cut. I had 3 people touching my head. Right. Ooh. So I sat down. The guy comes I finally found a good hair person. He goes like that to my head. Right. And he goes, okay, here's what we do. We're just going to fade. And then I go to the thing. And then some girl comes and she shampoos me. Favorite part of the whole time, by the way.
Feels good.
If there was a place where you just went and they just shampooed your hair for 30 minutes, I'm in. Monthly membership. I'm there a couple times a week.
Did she sing that song? I'm gonna wash the gray right out of his hair. I'm gonna wash.
Then she left, and then I sat down, and then he cut my hair. Then he says, "Let's do whatever, color it or whatever it's called." I went back to the little thing. Somebody else came and got a squeezy bottle and put it, dyed my hair, and I went back and got my hair cut, and then the eyebrow girl comes. So that's.
Yeah.
How much would you tip the shampoo person?
Wait, did you tip each person individually?
Everybody. So no, I'm not doing.
Well, okay, so wait, John.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I Venmo.
You paid with a credit card. It's just one line for tip. Do you walk around with cash and just go, well, here's a little something for you. Here's a little something for you. Here's a little something for you. I mean, how do you tip them individually?
They had a Venmo poster board on their cash register.
So each person that touched your head had their own cash register?
But Venmo, like I Venmo'd
like on their phone?
So I Venmo'd the eyebrow girl, right? And I was just sitting there.
Did she ask you to do that? Does she have a sign that says now accepting tips via Venmo?
It said tips Venmo. It's very, very.
Well, there you go. She had it out there. That's why. You didn't just randomly do it. She was kind of asking for it.
Well, everyone. That's how you tip everyone. So then I was waiting for my product and I'm tipping everybody. And then they all have Apple Watches. And I just, as they're doing other people's hair, some of them would look at me and just give me a thumbs up and point at the watch like they just got their tip.
I don't like this.
So
I don't like this. I remember the days when I'd go to a mall and go like, I'm in a city I don't know. I'm like, well, I need a haircut. I'll just walk into Master Cuts and go like, do you have, is there someone that you want to see? I'm like, nope, I don't know anybody in here, but I feel like you're all qualified to cut my hair.
Oh my God. No.
And then they just cut my hair and I tipped them one person on the tip line with a credit card. Yeah, maybe $5. I'm giving 20.
I'm scrolling right now. I have it. Have I ever shown you this, John? I don't think.
What are we talking about?
I'm going to send you, Alan, I'm going to send you a picture. Everyone do what John's doing. If you could share this, because I mean, this is conversation gold talking about my eyebrow haircut.
Yeah.
Your friends go.
We're at 20 minutes already. This is great.
We just need to have Venmo. Else, we'll just put up a Venmo thing and just let people Venmo us. By the way, no, my brain's all over the place. Yeah. So the grand total, which the place was great. I've been going to a barber, but I don't have good barber stories. It's too intimidating when I go here in town and sit at the barber shop because it's all older.
Like a man barber shop.
You sit there and you go, well, but just make sure you get a tooth and scissor blended here. I have rules for my hair, and they all look at you like, who's the guy who knows how to get his hair cut? You just get it, and you put on your hat and you leave.
Right.
So I decided, somebody said,
Huh? Yeah, no, for years I have not had one barber that I go to all the time or a hairstylist. But recently, since I've moved back to Hickory, and one of my best friend's wives is a hairstylist, I have been going to her only, and it's nice, but I'm not used to it. And I like it. I wish I would have had that luxury this whole time in LA, and I didn't. I would just go to Floyd's. It was always a different person.
One time I
making appointments for my hair,
I was at Floyd's and maybe even by you, and the person's cutting my hair, and you kind of look to see who's going to know how to cut your hair. And they spun me around, to cut the other side. And the guy in the seat right next to me, who also got spun around, that now we're making eye contact, was the dude from Backstreet Boys, the lead singer. What's his face? The blonde guy.
Justin Timberlake.
No, that's In Sync. Nick Carter.
Oh, yeah. Nick Carter?
Yeah, he's just staring right at me.
That's
just
hilarious.
And I didn't know. I'm like, I don't say anything, and you just kind of just stare, and you just
and you went, all right. My haircut's done. All right.
Yeah.
Now we're just gonna stare at each other.
Yeah.
Hair is great.
So, Alan, did you get that picture? Did it?
Yes, I saw it. Alan is ready. He says that both photos that you sent are ready to use.
The hair one. So this is one of the worst haircuts I ever got on the road. Going to a random. Look at that. Look at that. I was at the front. Look at the back, dude. Look how
you look like you just rubbed a balloon on your head.
Look at how bad the back is, and the spiking.
I swear that looks like a bird. What bird am I thinking of?
Look at it. Look. Do you see my scalp right there? That's me leaving the hair. That's why I didn't sleep. I didn't shower. That's
the look on your face is great. Dude.
So pissed. And then I get on stage at the whatever comedy club, and I was so pissed. How bad that is. I'm still growing that out.
How long ago was that?
I don't even know, but I'm still. I mean, here's the same side.
You kept it in your photos, so that's great.
But just
never gonna live that one down. Oh, you should find out who that is and shame them. Man, that's good stuff.
That's a random, those places that go, hey, we're cool. We got sports playing when you're getting your hair cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would walk into a random, Cuts by Sam's or whatever it's called, Fantastic Sam's in Studio City sometimes. And I would have to just tell them what I wanted, but none of them's first language was English. Like they're all from other countries.
Right.
So I'd be like, just take a little bit off of the sides and a little bit. And I'd show a picture and go, can you do this?
That's what that Nick guy did. Not that I don't like gossip about people's business, but he Googled himself.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Showed a picture and goes, "This is what I've done." And
this is what I think I look great here. Can we do this again?
Yeah, here's a headshot of me 10 years ago. I want
right. You need makeover.
What?
Oh yeah. So how much was it? How much did it cost you? Because there's all these guesses on the table. We can't. This is an open loop.
I would say it was about 110.
I said 135. 110's for all three things and all the tipping that you did.
The product's what the most expensive.
Yeah, it's all the same, dude.
Right.
But you look great, so I hope you feel great. Rick Sanford III said 250, but it's $110. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Taylor got it.
Got it for $110.
Boom, 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 boom. Congratulations, Randy Taylor. You get a Heffron Reep shout out. Here it comes. Randy Taylor.
Now I'm looking at my credit card bills, seeing how many apps do you think you pay for on your phone that you don't use?
Oh,
I just
many.
Yeah.
I'll give you a number 7.
Like $70 worth of
probably stuff. I need to go back. I need to go through my credit card and really trim the fat.
Yeah, I got a bunch that I don't even have any. Yeah, I was gonna say adult sites that you just forget that.
Well, back in the day, but now everything's free.
Yeah,
you don't have to do that anymore.
I want to do this real quick.
Heffron and Reep, shameless plugs.
Finally have a date to plug. April 15th through the 18th, Tempe Improv, Phoenix, Arizona.
Nice.
Also, John Reep.
Heffron and Reep, shameless plugs.
Next Thursday, Nashville, Zany's Comedy Club.
Oh boy.
So,
Best comedy club in the country.
So your share thing, what was your share? I cut you off because I was talking about my eyebrows.
No,
and how
I think I put the message out there. Like if all these people that are leaving comments right now, like Kevin and Victoria and Rick and Bob and Shane and Sharon and Ray.
What's your what were you gonna say though?
Instead of typing stuff right now, if they took a second and just hit this share button at the bottom of the screen. And while people are doing that, so because here's my theory. They're afraid to stop looking and stop typing for fear of missing something. It's called FOMO. And I don't want them to miss out. And so we're gonna give them nothing so that they can take this time to share. And I figure we make a contest out of it. I figure we stare at each other. It's called huh?
I stare at you, you stare at me.
Yeah, it's a staring contest. It's a staring contest.
Well,
First person to blink has to share something from the other person's page
on our Facebook pages.
Yeah, it could be. You could choose Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you want me to share. If I lose,
You're where you're at an advantage. My eyes look beautiful right now. Like I just got new eyebrows.
True.
So you're gonna get. It's gonna be easier for you. Okay.
Take your glasses off, please.
I can play. Do we want what's?
But I don't want you to do it with the glasses on, because I can't tell if you blinked. I'm going to be staring right at you.
Can I play music?
Yeah, play some share stare music.
Share stare. Okay, hold on.
And while you're doing it,
you listening to the.
I'm going to stare at the camera.
Hi. We got to talk about our city thing still.
Hey, by the way, Sharon said she would share. Lost feed last time. So Sharon, the word share is in your name, Sharon. This is for you, Sharon. Share.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, yeah.
Can you hear this?
Yeah. I'm staring right at you.
Wait, you're starting? Wait, don't start yet. Blink a couple times.
All right.
No blinking, right?
No blinking. See how far you can go. I mean, we can talk while we're staring. Okay, you going?
That's even harder. Ready?
Yeah, count to 3 and we'll just go. You haven't counted to 3 yet.
I eased into it. I don't know if you noticed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the contest has started. This is official starting of the share stare contest.
And also,
John
Do you want to redo it? Did you mess up? No. Let's redo it. Do you know if you stare at somebody for a long period of time, you can fall in love with them. So be careful, John Reep.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Ready? Count to 3 and we'll start the contest for real.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
All right, I'm into this, dude. I'm looking right down the barrel of the camera. I've not blinked yet, but my eyes are getting itchy and they're getting hot already. Heffron.
I blinked.
Oh!
That's 2-0. We're tied.
It's the share stare contest. It's 1-1. Who's got money on who on the next round? This is for the championship. And I got to tell you something. I used to be good at this, I think what's happening, like I'm moisturized now because I'm old and I'm a ginger and I don't want my skin to get all nasty.
Yeah.
And my dermatologist told me to put moisturizer on every time I get out of shower. And I put it all up in my beard and my neck, and I also just do it like this. And I feel like it gets in my eyes sometimes. All right, let's do it again. I'm going to shut my eyes until you count from 3 to 1, and then I'm going to share stare your ass off, your eyes out.
I'm going to stare like 80s booth. Like
Powers booth?
Here we go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
It's on, dude. I feel good. I had my eyes shut for a minute, and now I feel like I saved up my tears for this moment. And this is the share stare. While we're doing this, you should be hitting the share button. Oh, I kind of flinched. Did that count? Ah! Damn it! It hurts. You're good at this, John. You know what? I think it's because you got your eyebrows done.
Yeah, I feel better. I don't know why I held my breath that whole time, though.
I guarantee you, for holding breath, I could beat you on that.
That's a whole
other story. That's not the share stare. That'll be something else. You take my breath away.
I know that's what I was just. Karaoke, right? Karaoke.
Oh yeah. Also we should talk about, because as we're taping this, as we're going live, today's Monday, March the 8th. Happy International Women's Day, John Heffron.
Thank you very much. Hey, shout out to all the.
Yeah. And I'd like to apologize to all of the women in America. This is not for you. This is Happy International Women's Day. So I can't. Sorry, it's international, not this nation. Although, what does international mean? Why don't they just say Happy Woman's Day? Because that would cover every woman on the globe. I don't know why they need to put international in there.
It's on pancakes, so it would be, if you just said pancakes.
Yeah, happy
International
House of Women's Day. IWOB.
Yeah, so okay, we can do a hold the breath thing, and then we'll get.
No. Are you serious? You want to hold? I can't tell. You could be cheating, John.
Oh, okay, so there's that.
If we do this, we're gonna have to do it like outside of the studio, where we go underwater. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, we could be cheating.
Okay.
Happy International Women's Day. Shout out to all the women, for real. Thank you for giving birth to me and John Heffron, specifically Betty Reep and John Heffron's mom as well. But I don't. That's hilarious. The International House of Pancakes. But do you understand my point? Why are they saying International Women's Day? Why can't they just say Woman's Day, and that would cover every woman on the globe? Or do they not want to celebrate women? Why don't they say Happy Interstellar Women's Day? What if there's life on Mars that are female? Do we not care about them?
I think every day is Women's Day, John. I think you're being kind of
dang it. This is why he wins things.
Yeah, I think it should be every day.
Oh,
it should be Women's Hour Day, every day.
Man, that's good, John. I should have
thought of that. People out there, I haven't read this bottom line, but there's some dude going, "Why isn't there an International Male's Day?" There's that guy.
International Man's Day.
I don't understand. Why is there not a Man's Day? I'm gonna have a Man's Day party. Something. Yeah. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
Hey, I mean, there probably is one, but I don't care about it. You know what I mean? Like when it happens, unless it's like something to talk about that's trending, just for me and you to talk about, because we like to talk in front of people.
Well, today's also Get Over It Day. For real. Get Over It Day.
No, it's not.
And then, I'm reading the special events. It's also Organize Your Home Office Day.
Huh. Dude, I just did that.
Unique Names Day.
There's too many days. There's too many days, man.
And also Meatball Day. Hold on.
No, I can get behind this.
It's Meatball Day and Crab Meat Day.
I like both of those.
See, I didn't know, but it's not International Meatball Day.
So we can't. This is just in America?
I guess so. Or be International Organize Your Home Office Day.
I don't know. Why? What about the people who can't afford home offices, man? Why are we disparaging them?
I don't know, man. I did not know. Want to play a game?
I do, but also yeah. Let's play the game. I got a couple other things I want to talk about too.
Oh no. Let's wait. I was just stalling.
Do we want to tease people? Should we tease them
on the
what's coming up?
Well, you tell me what's coming up.
Well, let's just say it. Let's just say somebody else got canceled today. And I've got two things that I want to quiz you about on this day in history.
Okay, let's do it.
But we could do yours first.
No, mine's a little bit more. I just grabbed mine off the internet.
Oh, sure.
This will be just knowledge. Let's just do this.
Yeah, Meatballs is a classic Bill Murray movie, by the way. So maybe it's national. We love the movie Meatballs Yeah, Rick Sanford the third. You're right. It's a great movie.
Rick Sanford, though, not to get us off on a tangent. Does Meatballs stand up to today's scrutiny? I don't know. There's some movies that don't make it because
Right.
So,
It might not, because I have not seen it in a while.
Yeah.
Like if they were to re-air it, it might get canceled.
Yeah.
Because there are some. I mean, there are people pulling each other's pants down during a basketball game.
Can't you be suspended? And
there's probably some.
You're on a list. You pull someone's pants down at a high school game just to make fun of them. You're on a list. As you should be. Getting the pants in public should not have ever happened. However, but if you're going backwards in time, which is a whole nother debate.
Yeah.
But so I was watching I had an idea for a TV show when I was watching TV, even though we don't do TV shows anymore. By the way, side note, gosh, I'm gonna subject change all this.
Heffron and Reep. Subject change.
So tomorrow, if whenever you listen, now I'm just talking to John on Clubhouse.
Oh yeah.
At 7:00, I believe. I might do it at 6 or 7, but I want to see if you want to jump in. I'm introducing Martha Quinn from MTV to Clubhouse. She just signed up for the app. She's a friend of mine, and you do this thing on Clubhouse where you go, hey everyone, meet so-and-so. And everybody who's kind of listening in on all the rooms. If you don't know what Clubhouse is, think of AOL chat rooms and AM radio combined in an app, and it's just people talking about subjects, and you can kind of just listen in like you're listening into a conference call, and you have speakers, and there's I kind of like it. It's kind of backwards because there's no video, but I'm introducing Martha because she signed up, and I'm like, I'll show you how the app works. Let's just chat in a room and let everyone ask questions. But I think it's kind of cool because obviously Martha Quinn, one of the OG on MTV, introduced all of us to MTV and music videos. I just think it's kind of cool that I've grown into now knowing her and being friends with her, and I'm introducing her to a format.
That is very
geeky, but it's just weird as somebody who was waiting for a cable system to show up so I can watch MTV. And
yes, it's very cool. And I have questions I would like to ask her. I grew up on MTV. I grew up on that stuff. I know, I mean, when cable first came out, like MTV, gigantic. And if you were a VJ on MTV, you were a mega star immediately, really. And so everyone knows her that is our age. And I don't know her history. I'd like to know, like, how did she get that job? Was she already
come on tomorrow at I think 6 or 7? I'll text you. That's the thing about Clubhouse is you can't. It's not like Facebook where you can post stuff. I also have some invites. I think the whole app is invite only. Maybe we'll give out some invites. Let me.
Okay.
So, was I about to? Oh yeah, I was about to read you again.
Oh, I don't know. I could do something here. Whatever you want to do. If you want to go first, you want me to go first?
Let me just get done with this. I don't know why. And this is the wrong song. I just found. Oh, because I thought about. I don't want to say it because I think it might be a good idea. But anyway, my brain last night went to sitcom characters, right, and what they did for a living. Because every comedian I see, and they're all good shows, the comedian becomes a teacher. I can name like 5.
Oh, yeah.
With comedians.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Fluffy Show. There's a couple other ones.
Tom Rhodes.
Yeah, maybe because comics are just good at rants, and you just put the comics in front of the classroom, and then that's where they can do their stand-up. Or bar owners, right? Like, so right. It's always so. I started thinking of all the different professions that sitcom characters had, and it's the same 4. Like, no one ever. So I have some for you, and you can guess. Ready?
Okay.
My music's gonna run out. Damn it! We need good. Which is, I don't want to do ukulele. I like this Motown one. Sorry.
I like Motown, dude.
Sam Cooke. Oh my God.
Motown is great.
Okay. Now I'm getting all over the place. Here we go. Steve Keaton, the father on Family Ties, is employed as what? An architect, a chauffeur, a chef, or public television station manager?
Architect. You know how I know I'm right, by the way. God, I hope I'm right. Am I right?
You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Was a manager at WKS.
What?
Public television station.
God almighty.
All right, there we go.
Hang
Here we
on
go.
a minute. Wait. Greg Brady was the architect.
Greg Brady was. Yeah.
Okay. That's sorry.
Okay.
I got those two confused because they're both
Dads on the sitcom.
Thank you.
All right,
Yeah.
here's the next one. Cliff Clavin of the sitcom Cheers held what job?
Which one? Oh,
Doctor.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the name, and you're gonna have to. Was he a doctor, a lawyer, a secretary, mail carrier?
Well, when you said Cliff, I thought the mail guy, and there was a mail carrier on Cheers, but I don't know if his name was Cliff, but I think it's the mail guy.
Mail guy. You are correct.
Okay.
I'm not gonna throw you off with the things. Oh, here's one. Okay. Here we go. Dorothy Zorbanak of Golden Girls worked as what? This would be Dorothy of Golden Girls. Was she a lawyer, substitute teacher, interior decorator, factory worker?
All right. I've purposely got out of the comment section, so I'm not cheating because I know people know this and I don't. And I didn't watch every episode of the Golden Girls. I liked the Golden Girls when I would stumble across it, but this is my teen years. I wasn't going to watch old women.
By the way, speaking of Golden Girls, they said their age on the show. Like they dated a guy and they said, well, how old? And they made a joke. I'm older than the guy they were dating on the Golden Girls, that they made a joke about his age.
Wow.
So, we're older than the women in Golden Girls.
Well, that's depressing.
True, which is not true because, I know women our age, they don't look, or I don't know. Maybe I just always think that you look older because I was 11 when I watched them. You know how it gets locked in your brain?
Yeah. Which one was Dorothy?
I don't know.
All right. So I'm just going to pick one.
I know Blanche. Well, hold on. I don't want to get too far ahead.
No, it's okay. I'm just going to pick one then. Interior, you said designer? Was one of them a designer?
Lawyer, interior decorator, factory worker, substitute teacher.
Interior decorator.
No, she's substitute teacher.
See,
here we go.
I didn't watch that show enough to know.
Well, there's 3 more questions about it. So you might want to. She was a teacher. Thank you.
Lathea got it right.
Okay, here we go. Dr. Jason Seaver held a household of growing pains. Was what type of doctor? Was he a cardiac surgeon, a psychiatrist, a podiatrist, or an optometrist?
Oh, what is an optometrist again? That is an eye doctor?
You're getting better, worse, better.
I think he was a psychologist.
You are correct.
Yes.
Live to these. Alice Keaton, the mother of Family Ties, held what high-powered job? Lawyer, architect, doctor, cosmetologist.
Lawyer. I'm just going for it.
Architect.
No.
Architect. Okay, a couple more. Norm Peterson, a regular fixture in Cheers, did what? Was a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, or an architect? There's Norm from Cheers.
An accountant.
Correct.
Boom.
Cosby Show. Rapist. All right. So next one. Rose from the Golden Girls was employed at what job? Rose. I don't know who's. Oh, Rose. Duh.
Right. The oldest one, right?
What?
Was she the oldest one of the Golden Girls?
Was Betty White.
Oh, Betty White was great. Yeah.
Okay. So fast food worker, factory worker, doctor, or grief counselor?
Factory worker.
Oh, my internet's going out.
You're doing the max headroom, but you're good now.
I don't know, maybe I was pulling on the cord. Rose played Betty White, was initially employed as a grief counselor. In later seasons, she found work as an assistant at a television station. I don't remember them working.
I don't either. I thought the idea was they were retired. Living together, retired. That's what I thought they were. I didn't know they had jobs. But I didn't watch it enough to know, because when it was popular, and I'm not saying it's not a great show. It's obviously a great show. And the ones that I watch, I like.
Okay.
But I was at an age where I didn't care for that.
Yeah, you were. We were 12. We wanted to watch.
Yeah.
Not ladies that we were. All right. I don't even know if you'll get this guy. I'm gonna say the guy's name first and not tell you what show he's on. So I'm gonna double it. We'll end it on this. Willie Tanner is a dad on a show. Do you know what show?
Willie Tyler and Lester. No. Willie. Oh, the Muppet. The guy, the thing that ate cats. Am I right?
Yeah.
Alf.
Okay. So he worked at what job? Lawyer, teacher, social worker, psychiatrist. Social worker. Well, one more.
All right.
Uncle Jesse.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Worked at.
You know who Uncle Jesse is, right? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Uncle Jesse. He worked at. Was he a? How do I say it? Exterminator. Radio host. Advertising agent. Or all the above.
Quick question. Valid question.
Okay.
There were two Uncle Jessies in the sitcom world. There was one from Dukes of Hazzard, and there's one from Full House.
Ooh.
Which Uncle Jesse are we talking about? Full House. Now, Uncle Jesse is played by an actor by the name of John Stamos. And I happen to have his little brother, Marcus Stamos, on my show, Country-ish. So, and I think I saw Marcus Stamos in here watching us live earlier. So, I want to put that question on Marcus Stamos. What was your brother's character, Uncle Jesse, playing in Full House? I'm going to count from 3 to 1. If I don't see it, I'm just going to give you my answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Oh, he says exterminator.
Actually, it's a trick question. He was all of the above.
Oh, so you're not wrong, Marcus.
You're not wrong, Marcus. Blanche from Golden Girls. Since I brought her up. Do you want to guess what that one is?
No.
Blanche was either a school teacher, worked at an art museum, worked at a bar, or worked at a beauty parlor.
Beauty parlor.
Wrong. She was worked at employed at an art museum. I've been watching art museum. Like Cozy TV, or whatever channels that are. They just shows old shows, and you watch the same commercials. It's for. I can tell you the commercials.
Is that on the Pluto network, the Pluto TV thing? Because that's really good.
But these are on that Cause TV or whatever it's called, and every commercial is for Hurricane Kane, some Medicare thing, and then there's a person like old people are on a phone and they're asking questions about the healthcare. But the reads are really weird for me. You've done commercials. The reads are. Can you tell me about? Well, will I get to keep my prescription drugs? Like it's really bad. They're actors. It's not real people.
That's weird.
And it's such a bad read. Like, you know how before we were mad at the consumer cellular guy where he's just walking with his coffee and he's kind of being a dick and his wife is talking on the phone.
Yes.
Remember that commercial? Like he's wearing a flannel shirt and they're at their cabin.
Oh, the guy's twitchy.
Yeah. And he's real disinterested. And she's like, consumer cellular for seniors.
He's so twitchy.
It's 5 and he's just like this. And she's on the phone talking to, yeah.
When that commercial came out, I think I told Jody, I'm like, that dude is acting his ass off right now. He has nothing to do, but we can't take our eyes off of it because he's Mr. Twitch. He's like, as she's talking, he's like I'm actively listening. to you as I'm holding my coffee, and then now I will drink the coffee, but I'm still listening to you.
Yeah, like the wife isn't going. Can you stop hovering, please? Like this. If you're standing next to somebody on the phone, do you like sit there? You would leave anyway.
Yeah, no, that's funny. So the acting's bad on those networks. Old commercials, the acting is bad.
You grow into those commercials, like the hurricane.
I would love that. Like if I found an old VHS tape of like a Golden Girls episode that I recorded from 1991, half of the enjoyment would be watching the commercials from that time as well. I think I would not fast forward through the commercials because it would be like a time capsule reminiscing, and I bet I would enjoy it better.
I've watched commercial videos on YouTube of just 1978 toys, like right around Christmas time when they stomp her 4x4, and then you'd have all the G.I. Joe guys and the race tracks that had their Matchbox cars that had a huge kitchen with no furniture in it. I'd always think, oh man, if I had a house like that or a full room with all this bullshit carpeting and chairs.
Yeah, dude.
Let
me ask you some history questions real quick.
Okay.
I'll let you choose which one you want to go first. You want to go 1993 or you want to go to 1983?
Let's go 83.
Okay. March 8th, 1983.
Oh, look, I got this is somewhat 80s. Okay.
Yeah. March the 8th, 1983. Something that the president said. Do you want to take a guess at anything? Maybe. I mean, it's going to be hard for you to get this, but if you know who the president was in 83?
Yeah, that would be Gorbachev. Tear down these walls.
Very good guess. It was Ronald Reagan was our president. Gorbachev was the president of the USSR.
Yeah.
I know what you meant.
Oh my God.
I was just having fun. But Reagan said something about the USSR. It's the second time he called them the evil empire.
I do not know what he's saying.
Yeah. So apparently, like in a speech before this, he referred to the USSR Soviet as the evil empire. And it was sort of like off the heels of Star Wars, because Star Wars referred to the empire as the evil empire.
Right.
And then Reagan started saying it, and some people loved it and some people hated it. But he said it for the second time in 1983, the evil empire.
Oh, so that was okay.
Right? Isn't that neat?
It is neat.
All right.
My jacket's getting cold.
Do you want to? Now we're going to go 1993.
1993. Let's time capsule it for a second.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I got my jacket, of course. It's 1993. Badass. I was just graduating from college, I believe. I don't know. Maybe moving to Chicago. It's when grunge was kind of happening. A lot of Blind Melon.
Oh, yeah, dude.
How can I play?
When my life has been the flame, I like watching the puddles gather rain. It's all
era, like, where? Oh wait,
Blind Melon.
Blind Melon.
Oh gosh, there's another one.
My name is Luca.
I live on the second floor. No, what am I thinking of? All right, so yes, 1993, March the 8th, something premiered on MTV. We were just talking about MTV. What premiered big time? 1993. That just
I got it. True story. This is the story of citizen individuals who come. Do you remember that?
Yep, you're talking about the Real World.
Real World.
And by the way, that was the theme song. That what you're doing is the theme song to the very first Real World, and that was that country dude. And it was his time. He go, true story.
There's
He
a
was like,
story
he was
of-
trying to be the Garth Brooks.
Yeah. Yo, dude, but it's one, my hairpiece. What?
But
how
it was,
good
it's,
was
but
your-
that's not the answer I'm looking for.
okay.
go
So
ahead.
it was on MTV. Then Yo MTV Raps.
Beavis and Butthead, dude. Beavis, the very first episode of Beavis and Butthead came out in 1993 on this day. And that's, to me, is one of the best things ever made.
You know what sucks about now is I think when they replay Beavis and Butthead, they don't have the rights to a lot of the videos. And so the stuff I've seen online or whatever it's on now doesn't have the video part of them.
Huh.
Like it just their stories, but it's not them sitting in front of crapping on the videos.
Right.
Which ruined like Winger. That thing was done after Beavis and Butthead. Like they
Beavis and Butthead ruined Winger.
Yeah.
And in a weird way, kind of made AC/DC.
It's because
they were kind of poking fun of AC/DC a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Just because one of them had the AC/DC shirt on, one that had Metallica.
They always made fun of Nelson too.
Yeah.
Like it was Nelson, Winger. I don't know who was on Beavis and Butthead hit list.
Dude, because we all knew those guys. We all knew. I know exactly those two dudes in my high school.
I miss seeing that type of because we were also younger then. So I don't know if you have the younger person enthusiasm, but just seeing new stuff like that was so exciting. And time, it really time stamped a certain part, you know.
Yeah.
You just repeat it. Everybody would just repeat stuff. You go to the bar. I need some TP for my ball.
Yes. I mean, Mike Judge might be one of the most brilliant comedic minds to come out of that genre, and still today. Like his movies do not get the credit that they deserve, and they're great.
So good.
Yeah.
So
like
good.
the movie where it predicted the future, the dumbing down of America.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Audacity, not Audacity.
No. Idiocracy.
Idiocracy. I know it had a CY in it.
Let's give people homework. If you've not seen the movie Idiocracy, and it came out, 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Watch Idiocracy. Mike Judge kind of predicts where I feel like we've been headed for the last 10 years anyway, in a weird way. Like in that movie, the president of the future is a professional wrestler.
Yeah, in reality. Yeah,
it's so
everything
good.
about it.
There's a scene where they go to a Walmart, and when they walk in the Walmart, it's as big as like an entire city indoors.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just and they walk in, and the guy and the greeter is this like big overweight guy who's just beat down. He goes, "Welcome to Walmart. We love you." Like, I think it'd get away with the greeter doing that kind of stuff. Anyway, watch Idiocracy. It's to me one of the best. It's so underrated, and that's a Mike Judge creation. So there's your homework. Also, shout out and another thing, not a shout out. I'm saying this sarcastically. Pepe Le Pew got canceled. The cartoon Pepe Le Pew, but we saw that one coming. That guy gave me the heebie-jeebies back when I was a kid watching it.
Pepe Le Pew was definitely cross boundaries. I knew that as a kid.
Right.
Yeah. Like he literally look at the camera and go, this girl, she plays hard to get, no? And then like, yeah, no, she's
first of all, he was pretending to be a cat. Like he was already lying, right? And then he tried to like drug him. I don't know I feel like maybe his scent. Well, first, if he's a skunk, he's gotta try harder, I guess. He's got to get over that smell, right? Then he tried to be a cat.
Yeah, I know a lot of people I saw were upset about it, as he should, because he was rapey, and like Chappelle talked about but who watches old Bugs like we did? They also had Bugs. I remember like them taking shotguns and shooting each other right in the face, literally shooting right as he go, and then Daffy, whatever, who's the duck?
Yeah, the bill would get blown around.
Would get blown and all the way up and stuff like so. The whole cartoon, you could if you go to today's standard, is a little.
Yeah, and then Ray makes a good point. Marvin the Martian tried to destroy Earth every episode, which would include everyone that Pepe Le Pew was trying to rape. I mean, like if you go up a scale, Marvin the Martian was the worst because he tried to destroy every person on Earth.
Cindy saying Roadrunner be pulled next, and yeah, I mean you could go Coyote is animal cruelty,
right?
You could really run the whole cartoon through the filter.
Yeah,
I don't know if Foghorn Leghorn got canceled.
Oh, he did. That's what Rick is saying.
Really Southern? Is that what? I don't remember.
Well, he sounds.
You're doing it all wrong, son. You're doing it all.
I'll say
you're doing it all.
He does sound very plantation ownery.
Did he ever say or do anything?
I don't know. I got to go back and watch it, dude. Because when you're a kid, you just watch this stuff. You don't think about it. You're just laughing at the cartoon.
The nerd kid who wouldn't play baseball, right? He just wanted to study. It's the only person I remember Foghorn kind of messing with was the chicken.
Yeah, chicken hawk.
I'm a chicken. Yeah. Which that I think is that a gay term now? Chicken hawk? There's something like a hawk. There's something if you're an older dude and you.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, something. I
think we had a good episode though. I feel like we did pretty good in here today.
What Heffron and Reep? Shameless plugs.
Where you at in the next?
Chattanooga, pardon me, boy. As out the Chattanooga choo-choo, I kind of a nine. Now, I'll be in Chattanooga March 19 and 20 at the Comedy Catch Comedy Club. Come see me. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday.
Nice. Next weekend I'll be in Nashville, and then next month, what are we? March, April?
Yeah. No, we're still in March.
Next month. Next
month will be April.
I am in Tempe Improv. Feels like I got an improv, and I think that will hopefully I'm COVID vaccinated up by then.
My mom got her shot today. I think in North Carolina,
they're
going to start doing it. The next step will be 55 and up. So
yeah, Michigan's switching to 50, and I feel like I'm in that demo. They just did it where you don't have to be a teacher, you don't have to be a first responder. You can just be 50. If you went to high school in the 80s, you just get your shot because you're
50.
You know what I want to do? Just I know I need.
According to Rick Sanford III, chicken hawking is picking up transvestites on purpose. So, John, you were kind of close. It was something. I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah. So I don't know. Before we go, I don't know. I like music, but I don't want it to be disrespectful. No, hold on.
It's not too late to share. You can share this at any time. Even if you share it at the end, other people will get to watch it later. So share it. There's no timestamp on the sharing. You could do that anytime. And check out heffronandreep.com sometime while John looks for other stuff. I'll tell you, heffronandreep.com. You can watch old episodes. You could be a Patreon supporter if you actually did want to do more than just share. We'll take it,
So
what you got, buddy?
I just got to share this story, and I want it to be upbeat, but yet it's also going to be sad.
Okay.
But it's also, I'm only ending the show for a positive message. So I'm wearing you can't see it. It says
The Palace.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to go full shot of me. Are you there? No? Okay. That's John Reed.
Yeah,
so
there it is.
The Palace of Auburn Hills. Okay, we can go back to John. So, I had a buddy that worked at the Palace, worked for the Vipers, worked at Pine Knob. He was a guy that I probably got every concert ticket I've ever been to. I got from him over the last 25, 30 years, or probably about 20 years. He comes to every one of my shows at the Comedy Castle. And before I would perform, at the Comedy Castle for that week, I'd always go, what show are you coming at? You're going to hear some of the same material. Should I do this bit? Should I not? And he would go, do the Harmony House bit, I'm bringing people who've never heard it. And then after I would do my show, I'd always text them or we'd talk and I go, how was it? And give me feedback. And the last year we've been talking about opening up things together. Like venues and maybe a comedy club and So last time I performed at the Castle, which was last month, I was too late. Well, not too late. It was COVID. So I didn't want to go out into the crowd and see anybody because that's just what, it was, everybody was social distancing. So he texts me this, and I'll show you the thing, Alan, if you want to show it.
He sent you a text.
All right, so there's the text, right? Says, hey, didn't get to say sup because usually I run out, and that's what he says. Dude, you rocked it. Great job. Somebody laughs, glad, whatever. So, okay, you can take it down.
Okay, that was February 13th at 8 p.m.
But I didn't go out there. I tried to find him. I'm like, I'll just see him next time, whatever. Long story short, my buddy Derek passed away yesterday. I didn't know. He had a heart attack. He went to the doctor. The doctor said, hey, you have AFib. Let's get you healthy. And then he passed away. So I've been stewing on that text going, if I would have just left the green room, kind of, I would have had to maybe sprint, 5 feet. And I could have ran into him. But I had the mentality, as most of us do, of I'll see that person again. It's no big deal. He's a dude. I'll text him after and we'll talk and and I'll ask him about the show. So I've been thinking about that text, obviously, when someone like that, and we weren't like super great friends, but I talked to him a lot. So I just want to tell everybody that if you get a chance or you have that feeling that you need to talk to somebody, even if it's something dumb, like just going through 4 people just to shake their hand goodbye or whatever, just take that moment. Because it's weird how life happens like that, where suddenly somebody, was with you. And then you just go, oh, I should have. And we had, that wasn't our last conversation. So I did talk to him after that, not physically see him. And he always got me tickets for everything. So I'm glad we had a really fun conversation that I'm not going to share, and it wasn't me asking him for Sam Hunt lawn tickets at Pine Knob. So
yeah,
that's good. That's
well, my condolences, and I'm sure he knows that, and there's no way not to feel that way,
especially when it's somebody our age.
Yeah,
you just go, what? That's not supposed.
Life is short, Shane Flint. Life is short. Embrace it. Never try not to skip over an opportunity to say thank you or appreciate you. Or
Anywho,
so with that being said, let me take this opportunity to tell John Heffron, I love you, buddy.
I love you too, John.
And I hope you're doing well.
My eyebrows.
Your eyebrows look great. Maybe that's what it is. It's making me. I'm drawn into your.
Do you see how they're lighter here? Do you see? This is good.
Perfect, dude. I'm jealous.
I mean, it's like,
yeah. Good Lord. I wish Alan could. We got to figure out a way to zoom in
to do the town swap, which we got to talk about next week.
Yeah.
Look, I might be on the show from Nashville. Maybe I got to figure out my travel schedule. But when we do the town swap, maybe I take you to my new guy and we do a little makeover for you.
Oh yeah. Take me to your guy, dude.
Your tip. If you don't have Venmo, get that ready. And also, I don't know if anyone's on Clubhouse. If you are, follow me. And I'm talking to Martha Quinn tomorrow. John Reep's going to be on for a little bit. He's got his country-ish podcast that he's doing that he's got to run off to. But we're trying to get all over the place. Dude,
right.
Our swap idea. I've been thinking. We have to do that in the next couple months.
We need to do it. We need to have let's me, you, and the Alan Jackson schedule a real Zoom meeting to talk about it at length.
Stenographer.
A court stenographer would be good. Someone to keep the minutes of our meeting.
I would just like that. I would just like somebody sitting with those old things and just as we talk, they're like clicking, click, and we're like, can you read back? And then they say, you said you want Arby's. Thank you.
I do that sometimes in my show. Like if I forget where I'm at in a story, like someone breaks a glass or something happens that takes me off track, I'll go back. Okay, where was I? And then someone will go like, "Oh, you said." I'll go, "Great, you are now my court stenographer for the rest of the night. If I forget something, I'm coming to you, and I need you to, I'll do that whole thing." I love court stenographers, and we love you for watching and listening and sharing this episode of Heffron and Reep. I'm not sure what number we're on, but we like doing it, and we like it more if you like it and you share it, and give us a subscription or a review on iTunes. Check out heffronandreep.com from time to time. We built a website for your entertainment and joy and ease. So check that out every now and then, right?
MySpace page, I'm thinking.
Right. What if we got everybody back on MySpace?
I think
it's probably still there.
It is. I looked at my thing, and the top. You'll see your top 5 friends have changed, though. FYI.
Oh,
remember you'd pick the top 5.
It's not Tom anymore.
It's whoever you put in there. Things have changed.
Oh, it hasn't changed. So my top 5 would still be my top 5 from back then.
Yes, it's like a journal.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's the thing. And so try to log back onto it. I'm bringing MySpace back.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. Take us out, Rick Sanford III.
You've been listening to the smooth sounds of Heffron and Reep. The show is over, but come back next week, same Reep time, same Heffron channel, for more comedy conversations, music, 80s church, and the life and times of a quarantine comedian. Always expect the unexpected, and who knows where the conversations will go. And as always, remember to rate, review, subscribe, and share. Peace.
Right? Did you do it?